Hello. I'd like you to try something with me. No matter how old you are, try this. Stand on one foot and close your eyes. See how long you can stand. Believe it or not, this gets harder as you age, and that is dangerous. If you cannot maintain your balance as you grow older, you open yourself up to injuries. And at our age, they're life-threatening injuries. So here is some help on how to keep strengthening your balance as you grow older. I'm calling this yoga. We're going to be using some yoga, and we're going to be doing what I call a vinyasa, which is a series of yoga poses. In this case, it's primarily just going to be two poses, the tree pose and the cow face pose. So here's how we get started. First of all, to stand on one leg, let's raise your right leg and bring your heel up into your crotch. Just kind of nestle it into, there's a muscle that comes down the inside of your leg, and you can kind of balance your sole of your foot on it. That will tell you that you've got it right. You can feel spacing in your hips and your pelvis and your sacrum. Your leg should be pretty much parallel to the side of your body. And that is the tree pose. Now we're going to do some variations on that. And just do the other side just to balance it out and keep the energy flowing symmetrically, but it's the same thing. Tuck your heel up as high into your crotch as you can fit it. Hey, and if it just goes to your knee, then that's where it is for today. Just let it be there. And again, spacing in your hips and pelvis, sacrum, back, and leg parallel with the side of your body. Oh. Okay. Now, let's get started. So the first sequence, all you're going to do is come back up into your crotch and take on your right foot up into your left crotch. Then you're going to take your left arm behind your back and just crook it around your arm, just like that. Take about 4 breaths. Switch sides, do the same thing. Get your heel up into your crotch as high as you can get it, whatever's good for you. Then bring your left knee is up, your left arm goes behind and crooks into your right elbow. And just kind of try it like I was saying before, try and make everything flat, get that leg as parallel to the side of your body as you can. Breath 4. All right, and back to the other side again. Tuck your heel on up there. Nice and good. Now, when my arm comes back here, this time my left arm is going to go up and back, and it's going to try and find my right hand. Once you found it, latch it up. There it is. To come out, let go of your hands first, and then bring your foot down. Other side. That was my hard side, so this side is a lot easier for me. Bring my heel up into my crotch, bring my hand around back. My right arm goes up and finds my left hand. Connect and breathe. Again, to come down, let go hands first, then the feet. And let's just rest here in, I guess this is the third pose, Tadasana, mountain pose. Just kind of bring your energy back to your core and start again on the other side. However, when this side happens, now we're going on the other side. Hand goes behind the crook there. And again, breath 4. Down, other side, same deal, just trying to get that feel. The idea is to keep doing it gradually until you get in the full pose. Just kind of ease yourself into it and warm yourself up step by step. All right, back here again. And this time my hands are going to go into cow face. Now my up arm is on the same side as my leg. And oh my God, the stretch is so incredible. It goes all the way from my neck to my groin. Again, to get out, let go of your hands first, then your feet. Switch sides. And again, over here. And this is my hard side, and it's going to be the last step. So, right up in there. Count to 4. Let go of the hands, then the feet. And that's the whole cycle right there. So you could probably tell from that vinyasa that it takes a lot of small steps to get to the end point. And you may need even smaller steps to get there. So I'm going to give a few adaptations that you can make on this vinyasa to help you along as you progress through it. First of all, if you are unable to stand, but you still want to do the cow face pose, you can do it this way. By sitting on a bolster, a block, a rolled up towel, whatever gets you your feet, your butt higher than your feet so that you can sit like this, with one foot just kind of piled up on top of the other. So we'll try this a couple times. Only a couple breaths. And then we'll come back here. This is the right leg up, so no, wait, it's this way. I'll do the left leg up and then the left arm up. So this is kind of the same as before, except instead of standing on one leg, you're sitting with cross legs. Bring your hand behind you, reach it up as far as you can, and bring your other hand over to meet it. And that's the pose right there. Switching sides. And really good. Now, let's say, suppose you are unable to get down to the floor like this. Can you sit on the floor with your foot up into your crotch? If not, you might want to go a little bit higher. And in this case, sit on the stairs. And do the same thing. And just keep going up higher until you can sit there with your legs crossed. And keep practicing. And finally, the last adaptation would be to, if you just can sit in a chair, bring your leg up and cross it over at the ankle and go from there. This helps because you can rest your arm on the back of the chair to kind of help you get it up a little bit higher. Switching sides and up like that. Okay. An additional adaptation to make is to use a belt. If you are, you might start this vinyasa with your fingers just a little bit away, but by the time you're done, you might be able to get a good grip. But if you've been working and you're exhausted and your hands are still nowhere near each other, try this. Use a belt. This is my tried and trusty old yoga belt. I've had this for about 40 years now. Just drape it over your shoulder, and your hand goes back, grips the belt there. Your other hand goes over, gets as close as it can, and then you just grip it so that it looks something like that. And then every day, just get a little bit closer. Pull it a little bit closer until finally you get to that point where you can touch. But to me, it's really important that you work to progress toward the point where you can grab them, because this is making an energy connection that flosses out your vagus nerve. And your vagus nerve is a nerve that goes all the way from your neck all to your groin. And this is what this cow face pose is really flossing out. So this cow face tree pose vinyasa is such an important practice for older people. It, number one, strengthens your balance, and your balance is so critical in staying active and healthy in your later years. And second, it clears out your vagus nerve, which is a serious problem for older people. It can be the source of a lot of discomfort that you're not even aware is coming from your vagus nerve. All of this opens it up and lets the energy flow freely and keeps you young. So, if you like this content, throw us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe to be notified when more yoga vinyasas are coming to this channel. Thank you very much for your time today. I hope this was a benefit to you, and stay active and healthy and be a fit senior. Bye.